Each year, one of the outstanding educational opportunities for cattlemen and women is Cattlemen's College, now in its 21st year. And joining us to tell us more about this year's edition is Dr. John Paterson. He's the Executive Director of Producer Education for NCBA. JP, let's begin by talking target audience. Who should attend Cattlemen's College?
Ranchers, farmers, young and old. If you're interested in finding out from the nation's experts about beef cattle, you got to come to this one. This may be the largest cattlemen's program in the nation. We expect about 1,200 people will come to that.
Now, I understand you've recently changed the format. You've broadened it to be a two-day event. Tell us a little bit about what you've added.
That's right. Now remember, we're going to advance it, so this starts on February the 3rd, which is a Monday afternoon at 4 o'clock, and we want to have 3 hands-on demonstrations with live animals. We're going to talk first about, hey, I'm working around a squeeze chute. How do I keep from getting hurt, both the animal and myself from hurt? Dr. Arn Anderson from Texas. Second one is, Kevin, we have got to increase this cow herd, and so Dr. Jerry Lipsey is going to come talk about selecting the ideal replacement heifer in terms of fertility and longevity, and Jerry's a real expert at that. And then finally, that was the female side. What about the male side? Dr. Kent Anderson from Zoetis is going to talk about bull selection. What should you look for in a bull? How does that meet your criteria for your ranch? And he'll use both visual appraisal as well as DNA-assisted markers.
Are there any other highlights producers should know about this year?
Well, one of the suggestions for Cattlemen's this year was, tell us how to transfer the ranch from this generation to the next generation. Jolene Brown is coming in, and her title of her talk is Stop Fighting on the Way to the Funeral Parlor. And so she'll bring the paperwork, she'll give you a start on how to transfer the property. And so that's going to be really exciting one. One of the other, and I love to have ranchers talk to other ranchers, and so we've got a panel discussion of the smartest things that our ranch ever did to be able to transfer it from one generation to the other. Wow. And so we've got representatives from Texas and Montana are going to come, and Florida will be there to say these are the smartest things we've done. In fact, one ranch has been in the family, I think, since about the 1870s. How did you guys do that? One of the real fun ones is going to be, people always want to know about the product. Tell us about the steaks. Dr. Phil Bass, Bridget Wasser, Steve Wald are going to actually cut up the meat, so utilization of the product, and then Steve Wald is going to cook the product. So if you want to taste some of the new products, you got to go to that class, and that'll be periods 2 and 3, and that'll be just a lot of fun. Hope to talk about sustainability is there as well. Stocker cattle, health. You know, as a cowman myself, we're always asking the question, well, should I use modified live or kill vaccines? It's just, there is no one answer. Dr. Arn Anderson's going to come in and say, under these circumstances, this is what I'd recommend. That'll be a good program.
You know, speaking about consumers and products, you also have a very unique speaker as a keynote speaker. Tell folks about him. Well,
Mr. Bob Langert, Senior Vice President of McDonald's, one of our largest customers for our product, is going to come in and talk about global beef needs, okay? And this is going to be exciting because think of the opportunities we've got if we want to sell product to, say, China. As a Big Mac there. He's going to talk about what they see in the future, and we're really looking forward to his talk. First talk right out of the batch, be at 7:15 in the morning on February the 4th. You got to be there and listen to what he's going to say about the future of beef cattle.
Well, I would agree. It's a must-attend event. Thanks so much for coming and telling us about it.
You're more than welcome. Glad to be here.
Don't miss Cattlemen's College in Nashville, Tennessee next February. It's part of the Cattle Industry Convention and Trade Show in Nashville. That's February 4th through the 7th. We hope to see you there. Find out more at BeefUSA.org.